Our movie today begins with a man telling us that his planet faced its greatest challenge to remain among the planets. He learns that the warlord, Lord Piccolo, came from beyond the stars, bringing darkness and chaos to their peaceful planet. His servant, Auror, was always helping him. The two of them collaborated to mercilessly subdue humanity. Because of their cooperation, many cities were destroyed, and all innocent souls ceased to exist. However, a group of warriors appeared and created a weapon called Maphoba, a powerful curse that completely defeated Piccolo, imprisoning him in the depths of the ocean. After his master Auror was captured, he disappeared completely. This brought peace and tranquility back to all places, and the first rule became that no laws exist. We then shift to our hero, Goku, whose grandfather teaches him all the martial arts in a professional way. We see them sparring, and his grandfather is still stronger than him, easily defeating him with a smile. But his grandfather assures Goku that he has improved and become a great fighter. However, he reminds him that, to excel in martial arts, he must rely on other senses that he has taught him. He tells him that true strength comes from within because it's the best defense and the greatest weapon. He also teaches him how to control nature, but Goku is still struggling to master this and feels very frustrated. His grandfather reassures him that one day he will succeed, laughing as he says that Goku will defeat him one day, even though he's a 70-year-old man and Goku is still a young boy. His grandfather is confident that Goku will eventually surpass him. When his grandfather asks him about his friends at school, Goku admits that he doesn't care about them at all and dislikes them because they always bully him for being different. His grandfather tries to calm him down, and then hands him a gift for his birthday. Of course, Goku is happy that his grandfather remembered his birthday. When he opens the gift, he finds it's the Dragon Ball, or the Fireball. His grandfather tells him it's called the Sushin Shu, and symbolizes 4 stars, explaining that there are only 6 Dragon Balls in the world, and the one Goku has is the 7th. Later, Goku heads to school, where he encounters his classmate Fuller, who hits him with his car and destroys his bike. Goku tries to fight him, but Fuller beats him down in front of his friends, calling him a coward and telling him he can't do anything. Everyone laughs and makes fun of Goku. On the other side, we see other characters who seem to be on another planet. There's a girl searching for someone who has the Dragon Ball, and she hands it over to him because she fears for her daughter. Then we go to the doctor, who is explaining the solar eclipse to his students. He tells them that in exactly 2 weeks, they will all be able to study the solar eclipse practically because it will happen in 2 weeks. Of course, Goku isn't paying any attention in class. Instead, he's staring at the girl he likes, completely lost in his thoughts, until the doctor walks up to him, confronts him, and asks what he knows about the solar eclipse. Goku replies that his grandpa always told him that a solar eclipse is the Namex War, which makes everyone laugh and mock him. Afterward, Goku goes to the girl he likes, and she can't open her locker. He helps her out by easily pulling everything from it. The girl is surprised by his abilities and asks if he used the key to open it, and he responds that he always uses his own way. Goku is curious about how she knows these things, and she tells him that just because her name is Chi, it doesn't mean she's dumb. Then he walks away, but she calls out to him and tells him that she's throwing a big party at her house and wants him to come. Of course, since he likes her, he agrees right away. That night, Goku prepares himself for the party while his grandpa is getting dinner ready for him. Before Goku leaves for the party, he takes the Dragon Ball with him. His grandpa also makes him a big cake to celebrate his birthday. When his grandpa calls out to him, Goku is already gone, having arrived at the party. There, he runs into Fuller, who doesn't want to let him in. But Goku tells him that he's not looking for any trouble. Fuller tries to pick a fight with him, saying Goku should just take his bike and go home. At first, Goku hesitates and thinks about leaving, but then he gathers his strength and decides to go inside the party. Everyone gathers around him, and Fuller takes a few swings at him, but Goku uses his abilities, and no one can beat him. He easily defeats them all, and everyone is left standing and watching. Goku tells Chi that Fuller and his friends tried to hurt him first, so he had to defend himself. She is impressed by his abilities and says that he's completely different, and she likes that about him. Goku is thrilled, and he tells her that this is the best birthday he's ever had. She's surprised that he didn't mention it was his birthday, saying she would have gotten him a gift. He tells her this is the best birthday because she's finally into him and his powers. He also tells her that every year he spends his birthday with his grandpa in the same place and at the same time. When she asks him about his parents, he tells her that he doesn't know anything about them. His grandpa promised to tell him what happened to them when he turned 18, and now Goku is excited because today, he just turned 18. On the other side, his grandpa has everything prepared for him. When he hears footsteps approaching, he feels really happy, but suddenly, he senses something strange. He realizes that Piccolo has returned. Piccolo asks him about the location of the Dragon Ball, and when he steps outside the house, it gets completely destroyed. At the same moment, Goku feels something strange while at the party, so he decides to return home to check on his grandpa. When he arrives, he finds the house destroyed. He frantically calls out for his grandpa until he finds him, and he tries everything he can to help. His grandpa tells him that Piccolo is back and wants the Dragon Ball. He asks if it's still in a safe place, and Goku takes it out to show him. His grandpa tells him he must find Master Rashi because Piccolo has returned, and Master Rashi is the only one who knows how to stop him. If Piccolo gathers all the Dragon Balls before the solar eclipse, he will wipe out all of humanity. Before dying, his grandpa tells Goku to never forget that he has great power inside of him, and that he must believe in it. Goku then breaks down and cries. The next day, Goku buries his grandpa and returns home. There, he senses something strange and finds a girl pointing a weapon at him. She demands something from him, but he doesn't understand. She explains that she's looking for the Dragon Ball he has, but he refuses to give it to her and shows her the ball, which has 4 stars. She tells him that the one she had 5 stars, and she offers him a lot of money to buy his Dragon Ball, but he tells her it's not for sale. She explains that the ball she had was stolen from her father's company last night, and the guards were all killed during the theft. She tells him she promised her father she would get the ball back, which is why she's been searching for it everywhere. She also tells him that she has a tracking device for the ball, which is how she found him. She apologizes for thinking he was the thief who stole her ball the night before. He asks how she knew he had a Dragon Ball, and she shows him the tracker her father gave her. He asks what she plans to do when she finds her Dragon Ball, and she tells him she's going to discover new things. He introduces himself as Goku, and suggests they team up to help each other out. They find out that he's looking for someone named Master Rashi in a place called Power Zoo. Bulma smiles and wonders if they'll find the Dragon Ball or not. Goku tells her he's very smart, and that he actually went to see him because of the Dragon Balls. Bulma introduces herself, saying her name is Bulma. After getting to know each other, they decide to team up and head to the city together. Suddenly, the device gives a signal that a Dragon Ball is nearby. They reach a house and go inside. Naturally, Goku is nervous, unlike Bulma, who finds everything quite normal. They meet someone there, and a fight breaks out between them. But then it becomes clear that this person is actually Master Rashi. Goku tells him that his grandfather has died and that he's going to avenge him. But before he passed, his grandfather asked him to visit Rashi and inform him that Piccolo has returned. Master Rashi uses his magical powers and tells them that they need to find the other 7 Dragon Balls before the solar eclipse. Master Rashi searches for the Dragon Ball he has, but Goku finds it effortlessly. The next day, the 3 of them prepare and set off for the location. It turns out to be a training ground, and Goku is surprised to see Chi-Chi there. As soon as she sees him, she runs up to him. Then, Master Rashi calls for Goku, but while they're on their way, they fall into a big pit and can't get out. Night falls, and they're still trapped in the pit, so Master Rashi starts telling them the story from the beginning. He explains that more than 2,000 years ago, the Earth was completely destroyed, but strange creatures from space appeared. There were 7 of them, and they joined forces to destroy the Earth, but they all failed. The only one who managed to escape was Piccolo. He warns that a major problem is approaching because, in 2 days, the blood moon will completely disappear, and Ozuru will return, which is far more dangerous than Piccolo. To stop him, they need to gather all 7 Dragon Balls. If they don't find the Dragon Balls, there will be a huge problem. Meanwhile, we see Piccolo on his ship. His assistant tells him they need to find someone named Goku because he has the Dragon Balls. She says she's strong enough to face him and his companions, but Piccolo tells her that she won't be able to beat them because their power is too great. They need someone stronger. He then sits down at a device that doubles his strength and tells her that the Dragon Balls give him the power he desires. Back with Goku and his friends, they manage to escape the pit and head toward the volcano because there's a Dragon Ball there. They encounter strange creatures but defeat them all. Goku reaches the Dragon Ball, and Master Rashi is impressed by his abilities. Later, Master Rashi goes to someone named Sifu Norris, apologizes to him, and asks for his forgiveness, requesting his help. Since Sifu Norris likes him, he agrees to fulfill all his requests. They're joined by a third person, and Bulma is happy with him. It seems like they've all taken a liking to each other. Night falls, and Master Rashi begins teaching Goku new moves and how to gather the energy of the universe. They realize that this requires more concentration, so Goku leaves to practice on his own several times. At that moment, Chi-Chi arrives, and Goku shows her his abilities, leaving her very impressed. After she leaves, Bulma realizes that she has stolen the Dragon Ball. Goku immediately chases after her, and as Chi-Chi is stunned seeing herself, Goku is shocked to see 2 Chikais and is unsure who is real and who is Piccolo's follower. It's then revealed that Piccolo's assistant had disguised herself as Chi-Chi. She takes the ball and escapes, but since Bulma has a device that tracks the Dragon Balls, they quickly locate its position, hop into their car, and head toward Piccolo for revenge. Meanwhile, Piccolo tells his assistant that if he finds all the Dragon Balls, he will take revenge on all of humanity. With the 7 balls in his possession, since his assistant successfully stole them from Goku, before he uses them, he tries to destroy humanity. Master Rashi confronts him, and they engage in a fierce battle. Their vehicle crashes, and everyone is injured. At that moment, Goku approaches Piccolo and challenges him, declaring that he will defeat him once and for all. They realize that Goku is the great ape, Ozuru, because his time has come, but Goku doesn't understand what's happening. He starts to feel exhausted and can't move anymore. The truth begins to unfold as Goku learns a shocking revelation. His grandfather Gohan found him lying on the ground and hid him for 18 years. But now, his destiny is about to change as Piccolo prepares to make him his obedient servant. Everyone is shocked by what's happening to Goku as he transforms into a giant monster. Piccolo orders him to capture Bulma and her group. Naturally, they're terrified and try to flee. The guy with Bulma, in love with her, urges her to take the Dragon Ball and run. However, Bulma sees Master Rashi suffering and wants to help him. But he tells her it's too late. Goku, in his monstrous form, approaches Rashi, and just before killing him, he says Goku can't be himself because he's completely different. These words affect Goku, and he returns to his normal form, but it's too late as Master Rashi is already dead. Goku is filled with guilt and sorrow for what he has done. On the other side, Bulma runs into Piccolo's assistant, who nearly kills her. However, her lover arrives just in time to save her. Back to Goku, he remembers his grandfather's words. You must believe in yourself to defeat any enemy. Goku gathers all his strength and defeats Piccolo, who can't believe what's happening. When Piccolo falls before Goku, he stares in disbelief, unable to comprehend how Goku, with such simple powers, was able to defeat him. The sun returns to the earth, and Goku's first move is to find Master Rashi. He's heartbroken, feeling guilty for causing his death. Bulma hands him the golden ball, and Goku realizes he has one wish left to make. He takes Rashi to the highest mountain and wishes for him to be revived. The Dragon Balls are activated, and the dragon appears to grant Goku's wish, bringing Rashi back to life even better than before. Master Rashi returns, joking and laughing with everyone as usual. Goku tells him he doesn't want him to leave his life and wants him to stay by his side forever because he loves him and considers him like his grandfather. They all share in the happiness, but Goku informs them there's still something left for him to do. He goes to find Chi-Chi, who is training alone. When she sees him, she runs to him with excitement. However, Goku apologizes for all the pain he caused her and asks for her forgiveness because he never meant to hurt her. She accepts his apology but makes him promise their relationship will only continue if they enter a fighting tournament together. Of course, Goku agrees, and that's where today's movie ends. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.